Hey, all right. Happy Friday, youth developers, superstar, dear friends and family. Woo! I am with a different camera, trying something new. I want to move around a little bit and share some of my space. Happy Friday. Today, what a great topic that we're going to be sharing today, which is water. And you're like, water? What? A drink? I don't understand. Okay, so we're going back to that concept. If our time or our day was in a jar, and the rocks was the most important things, and the sand was our to do, the things we gotta be responsible for, right? Like paying bills and doing laundry and doing all these things, right? And other appointments that are not as important, but they're appointments. And the water is the missing part. And I shared this last time, like, especially for me, basically my life was programming. My life was at the Y or at the other nonprofit that I belong to. And what about those pleasures of life? What about the little things? So I want us to join me in the comments in here. I want us to reflect back to childhood. Yes, we're gonna bring it back. All right, and I'm in a second gonna go and join you guys over there with my own notebook. I was listening to Brene Brown's Dare to Lead podcast, and she said tennis, and I was like, what? I love tennis. Tennis, yes, that's my jam. And I was talking to a friend who also loves tennis, and I was like, "Hey, why do you like tennis?" And we got to talk about what are the things about tennis that we love. And so I started this. Let's start with us right now. Let's see if I'm able to do this in my phone. I'm in my phone. Oh, look, it looks like I can do all this fancy stuff from my phone. So we're gonna take the first half, going back to our basically our childhood, and write down all the things that you used to love to do. All right. Yeah, we're gonna go back a little bit, and please forgive me if I'm shaking this a little too much. All right, here, that's a good way. And let's put some music. Let's see if I could actually put some music. We're going back to our childhood, and we are writing down all the things. Wow, I could do all this from here. Amazing. We're gonna do some dance pop. All right. We're writing down all the things we used to do when we were young. Do you remember when we? Oh, double camera in here. Okay. All right. All right. For those who are joining in, phones are smarter. It just told me my mic was not working. For those who are just joining us, we're writing down the things we used to love when we were young. Yes. Do you remember? All right. If you're a child of the 80s and 90s like I am, um, yeah, we will go out and play. I don't remember who I was telling. I remember going, hey, is so and so there? Yeah. And then I'll be like, hey, you want to go out and play? Go ride our bike? And then she was like, yeah. And I got 3 sisters. And it was like 4 sisters. Actually, yeah. Yeah. It was 4 of them plus me. I was the youngest one. And the older sister used to have a bike. And all the younger ones, we will all have roller skates. And we will hold on to the bigger sister's bike and all hold on to each other, and she will ride her bike, and we're all like hold on to her and go, wee! And usually I was the youngest and I will go all the way in the back, true story. And when she will make those sharp turns, guess what Patty did? You guessed it, I let go. And guess what happened? Oh yeah, I fell like a lot. And I thought it was so much fun because I'm here like feeling like I'm flying. Yes, let's go back to that time. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, hopefully the music is not as loud. All right, let's think about our childhood memories, the thing we used to love as a child. Okay, I'm trying to hold on and work on this camera. You know what? These technology things, that's fine. That is all good, all good, all good. I have one arm and one pen on my right side. I could do this. All right, if you want to share some of those things in the comments, please be so kind, because again, it sparks ideas, right, to the next person. And I am gonna get a new tripod stand here, ladies and gentlemen, for sure. Okay, yeah, that's my hand right there. All right, I get to write with this one. I'm really excited. You know, when you talk about things from your childhood, at least for me, it gets me really wired up. And oh, Jimmy used to do Lego. Yeah. You know, ladies and gentlemen, he still has them in the garage. It's so adorable. Not that he plays with them. Okay, not. I mean, if he did, well, kudos to you, honey, if that's what you're doing late at night when I go to bed. Legos, yes. What are the things we used to do when we were young? All right, you know, the magic is in the pen to paper, ladies and gentlemen. If you didn't get that in all this journaling and planning with me. All right. I forget a lot of the names. Let me see if there's any other comments in here. I forget a lot of the names because I was in Peru, so a lot of these games, the names are in Spanish. I gotta remember them. I shall ask my mom tomorrow. All right, if you're watching the replay, drop some ideas. All right, let's drop some ideas. Okay, now let's fast forward to middle school and high school. Let's keep it PG in here, ladies and gentlemen. What are some of the things you used to love to do? All right, we're going back. Let's see, let's get that banner question. You know, childhood, absolutely, to me. I know this is a child. I'm not able to type that in. Scratch teen years. Yeah, even the things that you're like, why am I writing about it? Like, I used to actually, my sister will play basketball. And I used to like going to the basketball court. Not that I played basketball, but just hanging in there, just being in that atmosphere of other people who love playing. That was my jammy jam. All right, so again, you can put in the comments. We're now up to middle school and high school. What are some of those things we used to love to do in our teen years. All right, let's see. I'm assuming here my audience is over 50. I mean, over 40. So yeah, we're going back in time. How are we doing in time, first of all? Okay. All right, 10 minutes. Okay, we got 5 more. All right, let's wrap up. I'll start sharing some stuff, dancing, doing routines. Man, I know I for sure would have a TikTok. For sure, a TikTok in high school. My friend Vanessa and Tammy, shout out to Vanessa and Tammy. I'm gonna tag you in this video. Yeah, just like doing like routines, like matching. That was fun. Putting dances together, that was so much fun. For sure. Drop in the comments. What is something you used to like doing as a teen? All right, as we are wrapping up, remember, this whole journaling and planning breaks down in 2 things. We journal in order to reflect, take 2 steps back, go back in time, do some thinking, some reflecting, and then we plan to set intention. So out of that list that we wrote today, grab one activity that you could schedule in or call somebody, like the way I call. I mean, this person's in Florida. It's not like I'm going to go out and play tennis right now. But it sparked this whole idea. It's like, you know what? I could be part of a tennis club. Well, A, everybody loves it. That's what they're paying for it. B, people are constantly looking for other people to play, and it's like, I'm not going to feel alone. So why not, right? This helps us plan for our budget. Ladies and gentlemen, this whole planning, I hope, and to inspire, this planning is for us to live a life to the full, right? To do the things that we want to do, right? Like the things that bring us energy and joy, and schedule that in. So let's take some time. Hanging out too as a teen, just talking. I will go to the library. I will be the worst study buddy ever, because I'll be talking most of the time. So yeah, don't ask me to study anything, because I'm gonna be talking to you basically. All right, so we're gonna take one simple thing. Maybe for you who's listening to music, can you get a record? Can you go buy a record? Like an old record, old R&B, 80s, Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, and yes, those were my jammy jams, right? Can you go get that? They have a whole bunch in Barnes & Noble. Every town has a Barnes & Noble. I know you got a Barnes & Noble out there. Can you do something that perhaps does not require asking somebody else or scheduling with somebody? Something that you can do. Oh, this getting me excited. Okay, so this whole tennis thing, I am gonna speak to my husband over dinner on how I can work our budget. What are some of the things that I can move so Patty could play tennis? Oh, tennis fires me up. I mean, yeah, if you cannot see the fire, I don't know who else can see it. So we are wrapping up. I hope you got your one thing that you can apply for, whether it's this weekend or schedule it for March. The weather's gonna get nicer, where you're taking time to plan this out by reflecting. Our time is up. We're keeping it exactly at 15 minutes. Thank you, Jimmy, for sharing your Lego love as a child. And for those who are tuning in to the replay, great job. Please drop ideas in the comments. so we could be inspired of other things. I hope that some of my example has sparked some of yours. I want to be inspired by some of your responses that can remind me of something that I could apply. You guys rocked it today. Happy Friday. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at 10 a.m. Bye.